Hey guys, I'm Dread the Gamer, and we are playing a game called 60 Seconds. And what this game is about, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already seen this video. Or not this video, but already seen this game played by other YouTubers. And I'm just now playing it. But, pretty much, if you've never seen this game before, I'm going to explain it. Pretty much what it is you start out either you can collect your own supplies or you can just start a game where you don't have to collect your own supplies, and you are a family who are going into a nuclear bunker pretty much, and you're trying to survive the fallout from that nuclear bomb. And there's kind of like a storyline, and this game is all about choices, and you want to get pretty much try to survive until you get saved. So you'll see how it happens when I actually start playing. So, new game. We're gonna do a survival. Yeah, little boy, easy, begin adventure. All right. Day 1. So we got these characters here, you got these supplies here, and you have to survive in this little bunker forever how many days until you get rescued. Alright, so okay, so all of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we are all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. Our shelves are full of cans, we'll eat from cans, we'll sleep on cans, we'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. This is the best stocked shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. Time to ration supplies. Okay, so what it is, I think, if I remember correctly, you want to feed them and give them every 5 days. I think that's the rule, or it might be every 3 days, but I think it's every 5. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. Because you want to kind of ration this food and water out, because you do not want to get rid of it and eat and drink every single day, because that will be gone in a matter of a couple days, and you will have no more supplies, and you will starve and pretty much die. So I'm not gonna feed you or do anything. There are only so many things you can do in a tiny bunker, so we thought, hey, why not play some games? They're not just for kids, you know? Alright, day 2. See how fast the days go by? So you got stubborn. Stubble! Stubborn! I don't know why I was saying stubborn for. Stubble. We thought playing a silent game would be a good idea. The silence was too annoying and we quickly stopped. There isn't anything new bothering Mary Jane. Timmy seems okay as much as he can be in our current situation. Is there anything to report about Dolores? This is where it would have been written. No new problems are troubling Ted this fine morning. So this is Ted, this is Dolores, this is Mary Jane, and this is Timmy. Alright, it's day 2. Don't need anything. Our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk to our health right now. Ted seems in really good shape. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, we're gonna go. Okay, so we're gonna send someone out on an expedition tomorrow to find some supplies and stuff. Okay, what's that trickling sound, and why is the wall so wet? Are we about to get flooded? We don't have life preservers or a boat. A boat wouldn't even fit inside this shelter. We need to do something. Save the supplies. So this is where the confliction comes in, because this is where you have choices, and these choices affect the days in the future. Either I can save the cards, I can save the map, or I can save the radio. And in this particular thing, I want to be highly logical. Cards would be good to save because they're going to keep you entertained. You're not going to go insane from boredom for so long. A map would be good, but you wouldn't really need it for a while because you cannot go outside. You don't really need a map for any reason. And a radio would be the most important because it's a radio. You can get you know, communication, or not really communication, but you can hear from, you know, soldiers of the army updates and shit about know what's happening, when it's safe to go out, and all that stuff. So, and like things to do and like scenarios what you should do and all that stuff. So I'm gonna say the radio. So now the map's gonna be gone. Yeah, map's destroyed. What else is gone? Cards are gone. Well, that was lucky. The shelter filled with water pretty rapidly, and we were certain we were going to drown. With our heads barely above the water, we weren't even able to hatch. We were able to open the hatch and escape. Before we could start considering the worst, the water level started to drop. We're fine, save for the mess we needed to deal with. -1 cards, -1 map. Everyone has to drink, including Mary Jane. Is there any water left? We can't leave Temmie without water for too long. Dolores has to drink sometimes. All Ted wishes for are a few drops of water. Oh. Who should go outside? Mary Jane. Of course, no offense to anyone watching this, but of course the most out of shape person. We sent outside to go look for supplies. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Temmie prefers apple juice, but right now we should get him some water. There's only one thing we need. It's water for Dolores. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. I'm gonna do it every 4 days just to be sure. So you get this, you get water. Okay. We were never a huge fan of mushrooms, but with a colony of them growing on one of the walls, they changed their loyalties. We're all about mushrooms now. Should we eat them? Okay, so this is where it's tricky because some of these decisions are really good and they help you, and the other decisions, if you agree to them, are disastrous. And if I recall, eating these mushrooms are not good, so I'm gonna say no on that. Do not eat the mushrooms. Okay, day 5. We may be hungry, but there are just some things we will never eat. Well, wall fungus is one of them. Temmie is good. Well, at least he was 5 minutes ago. Dolores is fine and well, as much as anyone can be fine and well in this tiny shelter. There isn't much going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new. Alright. Time to rest. Every 4 days. Dolores has not been very talkative lately. Should we chat with her and find out what's wrong? Yes. Day 6. Talking to Dolores helped resolve some of her issues and doubts. She feels better now. Temmie seems okay as much as he could be in our current situation. Today has been fine for Dolores thus far. There isn't much going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new. Same thing as yesterday. Day 6, so every 4 days. Okay. We really missed the life we had, the space, the sky, the food, more food. We wish we could go back to the time before this damned bomb dropped. True that. Day 7. Who knows, maybe the new world will offer new opportunities and it won't be that bad. Some water for Temmie would be nice. Dolores will not last long without water. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. And it's only day 7, so you get water and food tomorrow. So our patience is very thin. We thought it'd be a good idea to take a quick look outside to see if there's any trouble in the area. As we were about to step out, a pair of animal eyes flashed in the darkness and their owner started growling in a most terrifying way. We only had moments to decide what to do, so this could be something as innocent as a cat, or it could be something as evil as, let's say, a dragon or some shit like that, or some sort of demon. So either we kill it with a rifle or wound it, spray pesticide at it, or you can say bug spray, or we use a flashlight to see what it is. I'm gonna say we use a flashlight to see what it is. Hopefully it's not gonna kill us. Please don't tell me we're dead. Are we dead? Are we dead? Day 8. Okay. What was it? We decided to check out what's coming for us with our flashlight. Guess what? It's a dog. The poor thing seemed tired, so let us stay with us for the night. The next morning we opened the door and let it out. It still hasn't returned. Hopefully it will come back later. We can't leave Temmie without water too long. There has to be somewhere left. Dolores should get it. Ted needs water to survive. Okay. Alright. Food and water for you guys. It's high time. It's a high time we stop wondering about what's going on and start asking questions, or at least listen to some reasonable answers. So how about tuning to a radio station and learning a thing or two about the brave new world? Yes. Day 9. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into government's emergency announcement service, and guess what? Great news! The fallout outside is mostly gone, and it would be much safer to travel on the surface now. Despite the dire circumstances and all the trouble we are going through, Timmy is being very brave. Today was relatively calm, Dolores. Ted is fine. Time to ration supplies. Nothing for you guys, so ever since we jumped into our fallout shelter, we've been wondering about the other door in the shelter. Should it even be here? Where does it lead? It's time we checked it out. Okay, flashlight. Oh, okay, I feel like this is a mistake. Mary Jane is back, and she broke the gas mask. We inspected every corner of the room and found nothing. Well, that was a waste of time. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. We found the 10-cent hotel in ruins, but there was plenty to look through. Pieces of furniture, suitcases, other hotel supplies were scattered all over the place. Now we know the secret of their restaurant chef. It's tomato soup. No wonder they were a 5-star hotel, plus 1 soup. Every room was stocked with water bottles for guests. A few of them remained relatively untouched by the explosion, plus 1 water bottle. Damn it, our gas mask was damaged during the expedition. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Nothing new to report on Timmy. Today has been fine with Dolores so far. There's nothing going on with Ted. Okay. Day 10, okay. Okay, expedition, yes. Blah, blah, blah. If there's anyone who can rescue us from the helpless situation, it's our government. You can badmouth them all you want, but that probably means you are either a naysayer or a commie. We're good citizens. We've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're sure Uncle Sam is coming to get us. Well, except that one time never mind. The government people are coming, and we should keep our ears or eyes open for any sign from them. Day 11. We made contact. The military is out there and they're coming for us. All we need to do is wait patiently. The soldier with the boring voice is very specific about this. Help is on the way. We just need to wait for further instructions and keep our radio in working order. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Everyone has had a drink, including Mary Jane. Is there any water left? How about getting Tammy something to drink? He's not looking well. Dolores has a drink. Okay. One more day, guys. Just one more day, and you get some food. Okay, we're gonna send out Timmy. Because Mary Jane went the last time, and she's probably hungry. And she's sick. Mary Jane's I could use a little food. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking about it all day. Mary Jane caused something nasty. Tell me about the place, then. We don't know what we will do if he doesn't come back. Is there anything? One thing. Hey, blah 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 blah. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you guys get this. You guys get this. We don't have a med kit, so you're stuck being sick. If we were about to take a cautious peek outside when a furry beast jumped on us. Good thing our hearts were not battered by a fat, heavy hamburger diet, because it was our dog friend, and not a mutant lurking to chew our bones. Good boy, he seems to be hungry. Shall we give him something to eat? Yes, let's give him some food. I care about animals. Alright. Dog is back to his former self in under an hour. We don't know what they put in that soup, but man, that stuff is good. We decided the dog needed a name. The right name for him was Pancake. Come here, Pancake. Who's a good boy? Pancake stayed around for a while, but was gone next morning. We can bet he will be back. Mary Jane's diet needs a little food. If there was anything to report about Dolores, blah blah blah, yeah. Okay, you guys get nothing. It's day 13. So I fed you day 12, so day 16 is when you get food and water. Okay, there we were, thinking it's a day like any other down here when Mary Jane confronted us. She said it's her birthday, but she doesn't want a gift. Not in this situation, not in this economy. Well, she's too young to be getting orders around here, so she's getting a birthday present, and that's that. We just need to pick out something. There you go. Here's your birthday. You get a bottle of bug spray. Best birthday present ever. Kids these days are all about those spray deodorants. The anti-bug spray probably works the same way. Mary Jane was so excited. Mary Jane is quite hungry. If there's anything to report, blah blah blah. Yeah. Same thing. Alright. Mary Jane was injured on her last expedition. She didn't mention it to us, and we didn't notice. It wasn't a problem until just now. It seems her injury has gotten infected, and she is in bad shape. We must help her. So there's no med kits. The only thing we can do is use this axe. Are we going to amputate something, or are we going to, like, what are we going to do? The axe is gone, so that means it's broken, and she has a bandage. Mary Jane got the wrong idea when we brandished the axe. She tried to limp out of the bunker. Fortunately, she was too slow, and we were able to explain our intentions before she ran off. Heating the axe's blade allowed us to clean the wound and stop it from festering. Now it's up to her immune system to fight off the infection. We had to break our axe to do it, but she's looking better today, so we are hopeful it was worth it. Minus one axe. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Can we spare some water? Blah blah blah, no. You guys get nothing. The trash can is becoming full of empty soup cans, and the unmentionable bucket is overflowing. Both of them are attracting strangely glowing, suspiciously big insect wildlife. Roaches weren't that big before the war, were they? Okay, use the spray. That was close. And as for those glowing bugs might have been more than enough to drive us out of this wasteland, into the wasteland. Roaches are the worst, but radioactive roaches? Yikes. Mary Jane's probably hungry, blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, you guys need food, water. Where's water? Yeah, whatever. Okay, food, water, for everyone. How about that trip to Nevada? How about that trip to Nevada we've been postponing for a while now? Maybe we should go there. That's our first stop after we get out of here. Good on you guys. Day 17, and Temmie's back. He's not looking too well, though. We can make it work, even in Toronto. Question is, how would we find a boat to get there? We heard that's the best way to get to Europe. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. I might sound paranoid, but we think someone followed us. Let's hope this doesn't happen again. We've been discussing selling our house and moving someplace else, but in the truth, we didn't exactly picture things as they turned out. We missed the old place. It was only natural that we decided to take a look and see if any of that was still standing. The only recognizable furniture in the kids' room were burned desk and Mary Jane's bed. There was a hidden stash under the bed. It was full canned soups. Or full soup cans. Plus 2 soups. Our kitchen is a pile of rubble. It took us weeks to find those lovely chairs that matched the floor tiles. Now they're both nowhere to be found. Only a few bottles of water remain scattered in the dirt. The muddy swamp which used to be our toilet is now home to something that remotely resembles a mutated turtle. After exchanging a few pleasantries, it gave us anti-bug spray and wished us all the best luck. Okay, yeah, okay. Tammy is really tired, okay, blah blah blah. So, okay, day 20 is when you get stuck, okay. We ever catch some military broadcast again? This time they're asking you to get a flashlight so you don't plane, okay. Go do that. Mary Jane, you're going out. Even though you're sick and you have a messed up hand, you are going out there. Mary Jane's quite hungry, blah 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 blah. Everything was going to plan, but then the flashlight stopped working. We were lucky to get it fixed just in time to hear the distant roar of airplanes. We're pretty sure the pilot saw us, let's hope see if they get back to us. Yeah, blah 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 blah, okay, yeah, blah blah blah, okay. No food, no water. Mary Jane, you're going out. Because the 2 adults are the most important. So think if both adults die dead, it's game over. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back. Tammy should eat something. Some water, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. One more day, guys. We heard barking. We were at the door, all at the door, and then almost noticed. This time we were right. It was Pancake. He had come back, but wasn't willing to enter. Instead, he seemed very anxious to lead us somewhere. Should we grab any gear before we head out? Yes, let's grab a rifle. And you look sick. The old saying goes, better safe than sorry. The rifle seems to be the right choice of gear for venturing into the unknown. We didn't expect to run into trigger-happy folk who started shooting before asking questions. Gunshots were enough to send Pancake running. We got back safely, but he didn't show up. Timmy should eat blah blah blah. Yeah. Well, he is feeling well. Yeah. Okay, you guys get water. You guys get food. We always thought that life could be much better. that was before we got nuked. Now we think life could be much better. In a way, not that much has changed. Day 21. Damn, going pretty far into these days. Hopefully we can actually beat this by first try. Memories or not, we need to keep our heads clear and get a grip on reality ahead of us. Tell me, should eat something, blah blah blah, yeah. Same thing, same old, same old, same old. Mutated rodents are attacking our supplies. We're not sure if they're rats, feral bunnies, or just mutated hamsters. All these options are pretty grim. We could use spare ammunition or something else to get rid of every one of these pests. Use the gun, because using your bare hands does not seem like a good idea. And the gun's broke. Great. Now we have no means of defending ourselves besides bug spray. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Guess we're still on top of the food. Damn, our gun blew up when we tried to shoot the thing. Timmy should eat something. Dolores is fine. Blah, blah, blah. Timmy has been sitting there just staring into space. Is something wrong? Maybe it's good to get a little chat with him. Yeah. Talk to him. Even a word or two may be enough to brighten someone's mood. Timmy seems to be better now. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. One more day. One more day. This day's okay. Our gas mask has been barely worn out. It's time to go out fixing it. Yes. And Mary Jane's back. And she's heavily injured. What happened? Those almost brand new. It's interesting that a scouting handbook. Sports instructions were gas everywhere. Oh well. Blah blah blah. Nothing missed after. Blah blah blah. We believe that our expectation of wasteland the shadows. We should be cautious next time. Blah blah blah. Hard time. Blah 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 blah. We didn't get any supplies for the next edition. Alright, so both you guys, all you guys get some water and some food. Okay, we're gonna get good. Okay, we can't do that. Sorry for not reading that, but I kinda wanna skim through this because it started to become a long episode. We're not lumberjacks, and we're not chopping down that bark. No time. Are there any jokes? Mary Jane, blah blah. Sorry guys. Who should go outside? We're gonna send Dolores. Dolores. Mary Jane's condition is a better day. Timmy should do something, blah blah. 2 more days, guys. 2 more days. The damn rifle hanging there is making us feel safe. Maybe we should fix it. Not to mention, yeah, Boy Scout handbook. We got a new rifle. Mary Jane's gone. Mary Jane's injuries were enough to make her angry at us, or at least the fact that we decided not to do anything about them. When we got up, we found a note from her claiming she deserves better and that she has left for Canada because it has a better healthcare system. With the help of the scouting handbook, we were able to get the rifle into working condition. We even ended up with spare parts. Nice. Timmy is very hungry. Timmy doesn't know. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We're not doing well. We've lost Mary Jane. She's gone. There's only 3 of us. Hopefully Dolores can come back. Oh, it's just the 2 of us. We take ourselves to the bucket. You guys get food and water now. Yeah. Turn the radio on. Day 29. Ah, how fortunate we took the radio with us. We can probably listen to some music. They still play music out there, right? Don't they? Timmy needs extra light. He's shivering all the time. Ted is fine. We're pretty sure the place we want to go to is in the middle of the big hole in our map, and that ruins the whole point of us using the guide to guide us. So here's a thought. Why don't we fix the map? This handbook is really, really important because we're able to fix all these things. Good news, we got ourselves a map that can we use. The question is, can anyone read it properly? Timmy is very hungry. No news trouble here. We've heard some commotion above and we're pretty sure it's a band of raiders. Venturing outside might be quite dangerous now. Alright, so we're not gonna go ahead and hear that noise is coming from below. This is probably the right time to check out the manhole in the cover. Alright. Day 31. Damn, you have a beard! What the hell? We barely made it out alive. It was a giant mutated crocodile or an alligator or something with giant mouth, plenty of teeth. Anyone hurt? Timmy should eat something, blah blah blah. Timmy got hurt. Timmy got hurt. Says we're thirsty. Okay. One more day, guys. Pretty sure that's the ban raiders. Okay, so you're not going out because there's, raiders above, so it's the only smart thing. Okay. Now you guys need some food and water. We're not lumberjacks, blah blah, yeah, whatever. Okay, food and water for you guys. Going out would be very risky, okay? So we can't go out. Fans are at the door, promise against the worst fate we imagine if they don't let them in. It's time to make a stand or surrender. But we can't surrender because that's when we lose, so we're making a stand. We're able to defend our home this time. What if they come back? Timmy is good. Well, at least he was 5 minutes ago. Ted is not complaining today. At least not very much. So is Dolores not coming back? Is she gone? We didn't expect to get a phone call so soon after the atomic bomb drop. Yet here we are. We can clearly hear a phone ringing outside. It must be the public phone booth. Alright, Ted, go outside. And he is very sick. He answers the phone. We can clearly hear the gas. There's those survivors from nearby town of Hill Valley. We are blah blah blah. Ah, Ted. Ted's really looking pale. That's not good. Ted has become infected with something. Great. Yeah. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna. Yeah, we're not gonna go do good this round. We're gonna lose this round. Charles drawings on the map. We're not gonna go blah 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 blah. One more day, guys. So there's no alarm. Still trying to break in. They're not alone. We better get ready, or we just be dead or worse. Yep. Rifle. Day 36. When they come back, blah blah blah. 10 needs water, just 5. Day 36. Okay, so time for you guys to get some food and water. Alright. And Timmy's gone. And it's just Ted. Couldn't anything but Timmy's wounds. They got worse and worse until eventually he got fed up and left. All that remains of him is a note explaining that we are lousy parents and that he will be back when he comes the warlord of the wasteland. Or else we might find ourselves in even more trouble. There's something on with Ted, nothing I knew anyway. So everyone's gone. Whoever decided Buster was a genius. We can't tell if that green stuff dripping from the pipe is included. We should probably do something about it, whatever we got. Okay, yeah. And he has gone insane. Ha! Problem solved in the league. No mess. Back to our tiny little other. Ted has gone crazy. Ted has rested. Yeah, you're crazy. Okay, Ted, despite this need for a nap, take a guys. Yeah, not going out though. Can't do this. We can't do it, man. Day 39. Still insane. I mean, we're not gonna get, if we don't get saved in these next couple days, Ted's gonna leave, go insane. I'm gonna leave and we're gonna lose. Yeah. One more day. Hopefully he doesn't leave. Is he gonna say the end? Once it says the end instead of day something, that's how you know it's the end. Some friendly soul on the radio was talking about supply packs she lost during a trip though. We immediately realized that she wasn't driven down our street. We rushed out and found the packs for anyone else. Good job. So it's time for you to eat. Try to figure excuse me if another. No. Bay 41. We're sure they are experiencing technical issues. Yes, that is it. Everything will be just fine. Ted keeps behaving really oddly. Seems he's busy fighting his inner demons most of the time. Alright. I mean, fans at the door promising we're safe, blah blah blah. Yeah. Rifle. Day 42. We were able to defend our home this time. What if they come back? Ted is still sick. Yeah. No venturing outside because we need at least one adult in the freaking bunker, or else it's game over. Dolores is gone. Mary Jane is gone. Tammy's gone. Tiny needs water. Yeah. One more day. Very serious about banging on the hatch. We're scared to open it, but it might be good news, right? We could gladly. Someone is very serious about banging on the hatch. No, don't open it. Come on, Ted, we can make it. Banging stopped after a while, however, but it's fine. We have no idea what will we ever find out. Ted does not drink anything he'll allow and last gone. Okay, drink and eat. Yeah. Any those are mandatory orders to surrender and give a little surprise. How we respond to these scumbags? Use the rifle. Day 45. We were able to defend our home this time. What if they come back? Damn, we can't do this though. The end? No? Day 46. yeah, blah blah blah. Ted's condition is not the best, but we could take the risk. No, these are still bandits outside. Day 47. Ted doesn't drink anything in the last long. We get potatoes and blah blah blah. Yeah, one more day, guys. One more day. One more day. Okay. Yep, rifle. The end, okay. And he's dead. Ted has been sick for far too long. He was to keep going on, and he passed away in his sleep. We were able to defend our home this time, but if they come back, of all places, we could have perished. This is probably the best one, or maybe not. We survived for 48 days. Damn it. I didn't have an axe. I couldn't do the lumberjack thing. Yep. The end. You perished. Yep. This is disappointing. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed that video. That was an experience. I'm probably gonna play more of this game. I'm gonna try to beat it. I might end up recording some more episodes, and depending if they are worth watching or not, I might not upload them. I might upload them. I'm gonna try to keep going until I win. So, but thank you guys so much for watching my video. I'm Jared the Gamer, and see you guys.